of course, he's going to be competing no-gi at the IBJF no-gi pants. He's going to be competing no-gi who's number one. But then on June 12th, Micael Galvao will enter the EUG Promotions 170 pounds 8-man tournament. Now this is a high-level black belt tournament, and believe me, that his presence in this lineup shocked some people. It caused some problems. Some other competitors, and I'm not exactly sure who, but I was just told that they weren't super happy about the fact that Mika was joining this 8-man, because, I mean, look at the names you've got in here, right? These are legit high-level black belt names. You've got Jonnatas, Gracie, Tainan Dalpra, Matthias Luna, Micael Liera Jr., Paulo Costa, Rafael dos Anjos. These are solid gi black belts. And then Micael Galvao has entered the chat. Let's say
that's a spicy division. I'm super excited for that.
I love it, and you know,
can we get Tainan, Mika, please?
Oh, it's probably going to happen.
That's
right?
the match. That's the match I want to see.
In an 8-man bracket as well, there's no running. Those matches are going to happen. So it's interesting, you know, that Micael Galvao is a brown belt going up against black belts, because he's not the only person on that list who's been calling out black belts, you know, as a colored belt. Tainan was a great example, right, Corey? Because when Tainan was still brown belt, he was actually requesting matches with black belts too, right? He wanted to make his name.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think he really had very many opportunities, but now the hunter becomes the hunted here. Micael Galvao is looking to make his statement.
Yeah, that's a very, very interesting way of looking at it, because I definitely feel that Mika, whatever happens, he goes into this bracket, he has nothing to lose, okay? He's a brown belt. You lose to a black belt, that's what's supposed to happen. He goes in there, let's say he takes a few scalps, you know, let's say he wins the whole thing. I mean, my word, that just puts the entire black belt division on notice.
I mean, I think the Brazilian audience would be rather shocked if he lost, you know, because there's so much hype behind him. I think Americans, or those that haven't really been exposed to him as much, like you said, no big deal. I mean, he's a brown belt. But I think, I mean, people really, his fans really believe he could beat anyone in the world, I think, so.